Our world isn't perfect. Just watch the news. Evil is everywhere. Now, at the core of who we are, we all know and feel these things to be wrong. But why? Why do we agree that some actions are wrong? Where did we get our standard, the moral code that tells us good from bad? If we're creating it ourselves, free to choose what works for us, then that would make every action acceptable. Good and bad would be the same. Then people who commit heinous crimes wouldn't be guilty. They'd simply be doing what's right for them. And yet we say they're guilty. When someone murders an innocent person, it bothers us, enrages us. We hate injustice. Now, maybe we're in a game of survival of the fittest. Suffering and death simply weed out those who aren't strong enough or lucky enough to have won the genetic lottery. But if that's true, why do stories of death and destruction draw up feelings of deep disgust and hurt inside you? Why does your heart break at the news of tragedy? And why do so many other people feel the same way? Could it be that there's something more? Some greater outside force that has ingrained you with the desire for love and goodness? Suppose there's a reason behind hating the evil in the world. Suppose it leads to something greater. Could it lead to hope?
There is hope. There's never been a time in my life when the choice between light and dark is so clear. You can choose the darkness of anger and rage and the desire to take control in your own hand, or you can choose the choice of light that says God is in control and that all things will eventually work together for good. You know, Jesus taught a particular way of lifestyle. As a matter of fact, the early Christians were not even called Christians. They were called followers of the way, because Jesus had a way of life. He taught his disciples a way of love and peace, and to reach out to those who are sick, those who were orphaned, those who, the widows, to take care of the vulnerable in our society, to take care of those who can't take care of themselves. Jesus was all about doing what his Father's will was, to bring about the kingdom of God. For in the kingdom of God, all things are perfect. When the kingdom of God finally comes, there will be no more crime, there will be no death, there will be no more sorrows, there will be no more pain. It'll all be done away with. You see, when you ask Jesus Christ into your heart and you begin to be obedient to the cross, it's going to be difficult. There are going to be times when you want to do it your way, but Jesus says, pick up your cross, and that cross represents pain and suffering and hardship and difficulties, and crucifying your own flesh, your own fleshly desires, and doing it God's way, with reason, with love, and with hope. It's your choice. This is Steve Bell from TakeCross.com.